Yo, what up people? It's another Pyroske gaming video here. Today we have dev notes over there. So we've been waiting for these for a while. Smallgate have, probably a lot of you would have known there's a YouTube video going around with their developer notes. This is obviously the English version. So, what can we expect from episode 2? Alright, so pretty much a lot of you know there's a new story coming. So June 13 is when it officially hit. There is another, I'll call it sort of part, this is when part 1, part 2 is on the 27th, I think, of June. Pretty much we get a new continent here, Sidonia. From here, it'll consist same as previous continent, so there'll be 10 chapters. Each chapter will have 10 stages, so 100 quests, and of course there's optional chapters and stages as well, you know, like how we had S1, S2, S3, all those, you know, side areas, etc. The only thing that I found weird is this. I release a new chapter every month based on, they've said that that the difficulty will be the same as world difficulty at the moment, so I don't know whether they're delaying this to halt progression, or whether there's some other sort of content they're planning to play. There are some new connections with heroes. So this dude here, because he's sitting in this chair, makes me think he's a connection hero. So you guys will know the connection heroes that we get as we progress through the story. Like Lorena, you had to clear 6-1 or something, chapter 6-1, to be able to unlock her. I think this is going to be similar for these new characters. I don't know how many there are. I've heard there's going to be 2 to 3 new ones. I could be wrong. So they say there's 15 new 3-star and 4-star heroes are waiting for you in chapter 1. So that's, in the Korean one it's different. It says for the whole thing, but you know, well, unsure. So there's new monsters, scorpions, griffins, enemies have been adapted to civilizations. So this is how the new missions are going to work out. So the epic catalysts are being removed from this, the AP grind, and now you can still get minor, but there's some gear you can get now. I reckon that's pretty good. There's a you can now go back and view side story. There's also new reputations. So once you complete a side story to a certain rep, you unlock these. Oh, excuse me. So what it'll do is that'll allow you to unlock things. The epilogue, you can now go back and view, which for those people who just press skip, like what I did, this will allow you to go back and look at the story. They've said there's basically 10 episodes, so they've based it on this game as like a 10-year game. I think this is a bit of a stretch, and it probably goes to show their confidence in the game, which from an investor point of view I can see why they do this, because obviously the people that are, the businesses that are investing in the game need to know this. But I think as a gamer, knowing that there's 10 episodes, knowing that they're planning on milking users for that long, that's more of a deterrent to me than it is a positive. So they include a story journal now. So you could go back and learn some other stuff. Sorry for the yawning, guys. It's really late here. Max level increased to 65, so that means we'll get more stamina. The shop will increase to level 13. It's currently level 10. Rage, Unity, Immunity sets will be added, and they've also an increased probability of high-grade equipment. Urgent missions have been improved. There's been an increased drop rate to 3-star penguins. That's also awesome. They're great for gold if you don't need to use them. Accessories added a Goblin Gate. That's also good. Gold from bounty hunts increased. It's also good. I felt they were a bit underwhelming. And also there's been some difficulty improvements. Now this is what I want to talk about. An automaton tower. So those people who are familiar with gacha games, those like Summoner's War, Seven Knights, Summoner's War is probably the most well known. They have a tower, and there's a normal mode and a hard mode. So this is pretty much based on what their description is. It's very similar to that. It's 100 floors. Oh my god, I'm so tired. It's 100 floors. It's repeatable every month. Resets on the 1st of each month. And there's going to be rewards like gold, Molagoras, galaxy bookmarks, probably conventional bookmarks as well. And for all we know, maybe even like a legendary bookmark where it gives us a 5-star unit, or a 4 or a 5-star unit ticket. That would be pretty cool. So you can get rewards from there. This will be available on 27th of June, but players will not be able to enter until the 1st of July. However, we can see when it does come out, we'll be able to see what tower, what level, what floor gives us what reward, which will be pretty good. One other thing, just back on... Oh, we haven't come up to that yet. Yeah, we haven't come up to it yet. Alright, we'll get to there now. Okay, so... Okay, this is the new Sanctuary. So this is the... There's the soul thing there, the works. This is the new area here. So what it's saying you can do is you can select a epic resource, and it tells you how many of each of these resources you need to craft one of these. Now if that's 7,000 gold, but that's a lot of resources there just to get one. I'm not sure how it'll work. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I think the idea is good. I'll have to wait till it's out to judge the execution. But I wish I had that account. 43k gems, that'd be good. Alright, now this is where it's going to go off, yeah? We can now craft accessories. Yeah, necklaces and rings. Cost is going to be 30% more in both materials and gold. But this will really ease off. So I suggest if you haven't got 333, which is these here, in your steel workshop, do that now. I'd also suggest farming your relative set that you need accessories on. For me, it's going to be Wyvern 11 because I need crit, because you're going to be chowing through those mats when this patch drops. So I'm literally starting to farm that now. So as I said here, please note gold amount 30% more compared to other equipment. Pretty much. Also, there'll be a regular season for Guild Wars shortly. and also bosses will appear in Hell difficulty of Raid Labyrinth. There's a couple of other interesting notes, etc., that have come through, but I don't like reporting on them because there's been no confirmation. So that sort of puts that up. So that sort of puts that up. So basically, we'll see what happens come Thursday next week on June 9th. We'll do another review there. This is what's come out versus what they've stated here. And as I said, make sure you farm your wyverns, farm your banshees, whatever it is you need for accessories, because this is going to hit and you're going to be chewing through that gold, chewing through those mats to get those accessories that you need. Other than that, guys, peace out, take care, happy gaming. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a like, don't forget to subscribe, click the bell for sub notifications, and I will see you next time. Peace out.